On August 10th, 2011, this is Pulling You number 72, and we're up to Day 3, Part 3. Greeting, Bridge friends, it's Michael here at Bridge Hands with another lesson on Incredible Defender using passive leads. We're going to have 3 sets of 2 hands each, one with passive leads, one with active leads. Let's dig right in. On hand number 3, South is a dealer and opens 1 spade. We in the West hand have a 4-3-3, flat hand, a pancake hand, and in spades, Ace 10 3 times, 4 high. In hearts, King, Queen, Jack 10. Another 6 high brings us up to 10 in a wonderful 4-card suit with 100 honors. In diamonds, Ace 8 spot and a 7. Another 4 makes 14. In clubs, 8 spot and 2 small, 14 points. And what do we want to overcall after 1 spade? Well, if they bid a low-ranking suit, I would say overcalling 1 heart would be fine, but going to the 2 level gets a little bit lofty. The air is a little bit thin. If we had Ace, King, Queen, Jack, perhaps that would be fine, playing it so it's a 5-card suit. But with King, Queen, Jack 10 missing Ace, doesn't seem like a reasonable bid at all. So we're going to make a takeout double with 3 cards in the unbid suits, hoping our partner can support our heart suit. Okay, to North. North bids 2 diamonds. We'll come back to this later. Our partner passes to South. South rebids 2 spades. Now, we're not sure if this is a 6-card suit or maybe just no support in the diamond suit. At any rate, it goes back to North after we pass, and North bids 3 spades, clearly invitational. South accepts, bidding 4 spades, and it's over to us in the West hand to make an opening lead. What do we want to lead here? Well, we want to make a passive lead, and that would be the King of Hearts, the top of a sequence. We also like the fact that we have these lovely aces in the pointed suits, so the King of Hearts is clearly the best lead. Now, we're not going to expect much from our partner. We're pretty much flying solo on this. Our partner's probably close to bust. It looks like North probably has invitational values by the 3-spade bid, so I'd say with our 14 points, don't expect partner to have much. It could be 0, maybe up to 4, perhaps 5 points, and that's about it. On hand 3B, it's going to be a look-alike, fairly close to hand number 3, but we'll see what a difference it makes in our play. Once again, South will open 1 spade. Our hand looks pretty much the same. Ace 10 3 times in spades, there's our 4 points. In hearts, King, Queen, Jack 10, another 6. In diamonds, there's another ace 4 times, and that's 14 points. In 8 spot, and a second club. So it's a 4-4-3-2 this time, rather than that 4-3-3 we saw last time. So we have 1 fewer club and 1 more diamond. So what do we want to make here? Do we want to do a takeout double again? No, I hope not. We only have a doubleton club. We do not have 3 cards in the unbid suits. And I have a rule that I call the rule of anticipation, perhaps a little pessimistic, more or less realistic. That is, if we have a 2-card suit and we make a takeout double, we can just bet that our partner's going to bid that suit, aren't they? Maybe they'll even rebid it because we're saying we have support in the unbid suit. So we don't want to make a takeout double here in this situation because we don't have a 17-point or higher hand. So if we were to make a takeout double, our partner bids clubs, we then bid another suit or no trump, that shows a very big hand, and we don't have a very big hand. If we think our partner may have 10 points or more, we think we have a chance for a game, our partner should, in the pass-out seat, borrow a king from us, making it as though it was 13 points, and make some kind of a call. So we'll trust that partner will make a call if they have 10 points or more. So we pass. Over to North. North shows spade support and bids 2 spades. Our partner passes, of course, back to South, bids 3 hearts this time. Well, what do we want to do about that? Well, we want to pass smoothly in tempo. This will be interesting. Certainly North can't have heart support, but North seems to want to play in game. That's a very interesting situation. They're going to 4 spades in the North, and the auction passes out, so it's our lead. Active or passive lead? What do you want to lead this time? Well, this time we'd want to attack that trump suit. We're attacking the spade suit by leading a spade 3. Please, not the ace. Our partner has 0 to 4 points, could have a singleton king, don't want to crash it with our ace, or even a queen. We wouldn't want to have that hit up with our ace. They may try some kind of a finesse. So we're going to play just a low spade in this situation here, and the idea is when we get back in, and we will get back in again soon, we're going to go ahead and then play the ace and a 3rd spade. That's going to cut down on the roughing power. We're really surprised that North has showing heart support. Can't be, can it? So in this situation, the inference is the dummy has some roughing power, and we're doing a attacking lead, not the passive lead of the King of Hearts this time. We want to go ahead and cut down on that roughing power for the North hand. Okay? Focusing back on hand number 3, South is the dealer with a 6-4-3-0 shape. In spades, Queen Jack 6 times, 3 high, 2 distribution points potentially, up to 5. In hearts, Ace 3 times, another 4 makes 9. In clubs, Ace, King, Jack, little, very nice honors in this suit. There's certainly all working, 8 high, plus our 9, maybe around 17 points. We'll open 1 spade. Over to West. West has a 4-3-3. Spades, Ace 10 small, 4. Hearts, King, Queen, Jack 10, great suit. There's another 6 makes 10. In clubs, 8 spot, 2 small, no help. In diamonds, Ace 8 7, another 4 gives us 14. We have 3 cards in the unbid suit. We make our takeout double. Over to North. North has a 6-3-2-2 shape. In diamonds, King, Queen, 10, 9, and 2 small. There's 5 high. Let's come back to the distribution later. In clubs, 2 small. In hearts, 9-8 6 spot. Not much there. In spades, King and a 9. So we have 5 and 3 is 8 high. Do you want to count distribution points for the diamonds? Well, if you think it's going to be the dominant suit, fine. If not, you don't have many entries to this hand, do you? You would prefer there would be something like Ace-King to lead the suit, rather than King-Queen 10. You may not have a fit with your partner. I wouldn't be too quick as a responder with less than 10 points and not a lot of entries to count this suit. But you don't need to after the takeout double. After the takeout double, your 2-level bid is to play. Now, normally, a 2-level bid as responder shows 10 points or more, and that it's a forcing bid. But after a double, it is not. Some of you people may not be aware of this, but this is the way takeout doubles and responses after takeout doubles by the responder work. So 2 diamonds is to play, and you can see that you're going to get a lot of tricks with your partner if your partner has an opening hand and you have all these diamonds, even if your partner has a singleton, or goodness forbid, less. So we'll bid 2 diamonds to play. Over in the East hand, it's a 4-3-3, Queen 10-9 4s in clubs, diamonds, Jack 3 little, 3 small in hearts, and 2 small in spades. Definitely a pass. Back to South. Well, South, you have no diamonds. Kind of a rule of anticipation here, isn't it? Your partner bids a suit that you have none in. So you're going to rebid 2 spades. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have 6. You may only have a singleton in the diamond suit and 5 spades. If you had 4 hearts, you would obviously rebid a heart suit if you only had 5 spades. But here you're bidding 2 spades. It's a little bit ambiguous. We normally like to have 6-card suit, but we know our partner North was to play, and we apparently don't like that suit. We're bidding 2 spades. A pass by West, back to North. Well, this North apparently wanted to show a little bit of interest in game, like the King Doubleton, assumed that partner South might have had a 6-card spade suit, and just really fell in love with this diamond suit, maybe counting a little bit extra in distribution. Taking it over 10 points, sure, you would then go ahead and bid 3 spades, potentially. But I'm not so sure about this. It may or may not work. We'll see. At any rate, they're bidding 3 spades in North, and that's that. Pass by East. South. Well, you like the fact that your partner has now given invitational values. You thought it was to play with 2 diamonds, but even though you don't have a fit, your partner is showing spade support, so we'll go ahead with our 17 points. We're going to bid 4 spades. So the opening lead is over to the West hand. West, what is your lead? Well, you're going to want to make a passive lead in this auction. Now, you have a couple attributes here that are really good ones to hold. That's that Ace of Spades and the Ace of Diamonds. Those are lovely holdings in this situation. You can take your Ace of Spades when you want to. You don't have to take it right away. And you're hoping to promote a couple of these hearts. So you're going to get a chance to get in later with your Ace of Spades or Ace of Diamonds, and you can continue the hearts. Let's see how this turns out. So we're going to lead a King of Hearts. The dummy comes down with 9-8-6. Our partner plays a 2. Looks like low from an odd number. And South wins with the ace. Okay, declares South. What is your strategy here? What's your next play? Well, it looks like it's a close call here, doesn't it? They're going to have the ace of spades. Could be they're going to have another spade. Depends on the spade break if they're 4-1 or 3-2. You would like to get a winner on this diamond. You have a king-queen in diamonds, but you don't have a lot of entries to the hand. But in clubs, after you cash the ace-king, you might get a ruff or two on the club suit. So let's plan that. We'll go ahead and lead our ace of clubs. Everybody follows. Now remember, we have a 6-card suit. The opponents have 7. Hopefully they're 4-3. We play our king of clubs. They both follow. We'll play a small club, hope that they both have 1 and that the queen will drop. We'll play a 3rd club up to the 8 in the west hand and a 10 in the east hand. Didn't get that queen to drop, but we're going to ruff at any rate. We'll then go ahead and play the king of diamonds, and if east has the ace of diamonds, maybe they'll play that. We'll give them a little guess here, won't we, since we have a void. We'll play the king of diamonds. A small diamond comes. We pitch a heart. Oh, no, it didn't turn out that east had the ace. It was held by west. Okay, well, they've won it with the ace of diamonds. West, what's your play now? Well, you want to play a couple more hearts, don't you? That was our original plan, and let's follow through with it. We see 2 hearts in the dummy. If we cause south to ruff, that's fine. But we saw a low on the first heart from our partner. So if that's the case, then our partner has an odd number. Hopefully it's 3 and not 5, so we'll go ahead and play a 2nd heart, the queen of hearts. Everybody follows, that's good. And we'll go ahead and play the jack of hearts, a 3rd heart. Our partner follows, and it's ruffed by the south hand. So declare south. What do you want to do now? Do you want to play spades, or do you want to ruff that club? Well, if you had some way to squeeze, you might go ahead and hang on to this club, but it doesn't look like you're going to have that option since you have only spades left. So you'll go ahead and play a club and ruff it with the king of spades. We'll then play a queen of diamonds, but unfortunately it won't help. We're going to have to ruff it in the south hand. And we'll play our jack of spades, covered by the ace. They come back with a heart. We ruff it small. We win our queen of spades, captures the 3 and the 8, but unfortunately the 10 of spades, held by the west hand, is going to take that last trick. So north-south, you have 9 tricks. East-west, you have 4 tricks. You set them. Very well done. Let's go back and look at that again. So back to the bidding. 1 spade by south, fine. A takeout double with 3-card support in the unbid suits. Very nice west. North, bidding 2 diamonds was a great bid. You didn't want to bid 1 no trump. You didn't want to pass. 2 diamonds is to play. Pass by east. South, you don't want to let him play in 2 diamonds. It could be a 5-card suit, and you have a void here. And because you have 6 spades, certainly you want to bid 2 spades. Back now to north. North, you probably counted distribution points. It's easy to do to get in this trap, but let's take a look at that. You have a king doubleton is 3. King queen 6 times in diamonds. There's another 5. You have 8 high card points. And if you're going to count 2 distribution points, that means that even though this might not be trump, if it turns out it's not trump, this is not going to be a very good suit, is it? Because you're not going to have entries to cash this out unless your partner wins all of the spades and then gets to your hand. You don't have a lot of entries to this hand. So letting your partner play in 2 spades would have been fine. But to invite 3 spades sounds like you had some extras, which you really didn't. So to bid that 3 spades after 2 spades, that's where you got a little bit of trouble there. Okay, at any rate, you ended up in 4 spades. Nonetheless, we had to be careful with the lead over here in the west hand. We wanted to lead a heart. Now this time it works if we lead the ace of spades, but as I cautioned you, our partner might have a singleton king, so don't play the ace of spades. It will work this time, but the correct lead is the king of hearts. Everybody followed, and east, good job playing low, showing a count low from an odd number. Won by the ace by south. Then played the ace of clubs, a king of clubs, and a 3rd club. That was fine. That was a 4-2 split. The opponents then had 6 from 13 is 7. They both followed twice. Okay, after roughing it in the dummy hand, we then played a king of diamonds, hoping that they would not cover with the ace, or if they did cover with the ace, we would then ruff it. But it turned out, no. As expected, the person who made the double had the ace of diamonds. At this point, west came back with another heart. Could have still done the ace of spades, as it turned out. Could not do a diamond, of course. That would cause them to set up the suit, getting some pitches on that queen. So we go ahead and play a queen of hearts. Both follow, and we've now seen a 2 and a 3 from our partner. Looks like there's an odd number by our partner. So the suit was a 4-3-3, and if you'll recall, is that there was a pitch of a heart on that king of diamonds earlier. So on the 3rd heart, South will go ahead and ruff it. They'll then ruff that jack of clubs, and unfortunately, these diamonds didn't help at all, did they? You see how that turned out? That king and queen of diamonds didn't give us anything because there was no diamonds in the south hand. A little bit unfortunate, but these things do happen, so you can see what the consequence was when North went to 3 spades. At any rate, we play a diamond from the north hand. Perforce, we ruff it in the south hand. We play a high spade, won by the ace. They come back with a heart. We win with a low spade. We play our queen of spades, and because the 8 and the 10 are still out, the 10 is going to beat our 6 of spades. All right, let's contrast hand number 3 with 3B. To be or not to be? South is a dealer. A 5, 4, 3, 1 this time in spades. Queen Jack 5 times. 3 high, 1 distribution possibly, brings us up to 4. In hearts, ace 4 times. Another 4 makes 8. In clubs, there's that nice ace king jack 3 times. There's another 8 points. 8 and 8 makes 16, and a singleton low diamond. We'll open 1 spade. To West, this time West has a 4, 4, 3, 2. Spades, ace 10 3 times, 4 points. King, queen, jack 10 in hearts again. Another 6 points is 10. 8 spot and 1 small in club, no help. In diamonds, ace 4 times. Another 4 makes 14. This time we cannot do a takeout double because we have the doubleton in clubs. And if we make a takeout double, oftentimes our partner is going to have 5 clubs and they're just going to bid. So we don't want to do that because we don't have 17 points or more. So we're going to go ahead and quietly pass, see how this turns out. North has a 5, 3, 3, 2 this time. In diamonds, king, jack, 10, 9, 5 times. Does not have the queen. Has the jack, has 1 less diamond, but in spades has king, 9, 8. Well, we picked up a spade. That's nice. That's our partner's bid suit. So we had 4 in the diamond suit. We have 3 in the spade suit. Brings us up to 7. And it looks like 1 roughing point. Brings us up to about 8 points. And we like the fact that we have this jack, 10, 9. Almost worth another point, isn't it? At this point, we'll go ahead and bid 2 spades and see where we go from there. But we do have some extras here. We like this hand. Over to East. East has a 5, 3, 3, 2. Once again, not many points. In clubs, queen, 10, 9, 5 times. Diamonds, queen third, 3 small in hearts, and 2 small in spades. A pass. To South. Well, you've got some extras here. Let's take a look at our losing trick count. Now that we have a fit with partner, even though we had just the queen jack, we can go ahead and count our hand, evaluate from losers. We have up to 2 losers in spades. We have 2 losers in hearts. Remember, we only count the first 3 for the cards that are beneath the ace, king, queen. So that's 4 losers. We have a half a loser in clubs, maybe 5, and we have 1 loser in diamonds, 6. But the jack's in the black suit. Well, we'll count it for 6 losers and see what happens. So where do we want help? Which suit do we want help in? We'd like help in hearts, and when we have a 6 loser trick count hand, we show the suit that we want help in. We want help in hearts, so after 2 spades, we'll rebid 3 hearts. Now over to West, we're very happy to hear this. What is going on here? Well, apparently, South has some losers in hearts. We're not going to double. We're just going to pass quietly. Back to North. North, well, you had some extras, and you can help in the heart suit. You've got some roughing values here, don't you? So certainly you'll want to accept by the fact that you only have a doubleton in hearts, and you like the fact that you have your king, 9, 8 in spades. And also these diamonds may be of some help once the trump is extinguished. So we'll go ahead and accept, bidding 4 spades. The auction passes out. Over to West, it's your lead. Well, West, this time we want to make an active lead. We want to make an aggressive lead. This isn't the time to lead our king of hearts. This would be a loser. We want to do is we want to lead a spade. And we'll want to start off with a low spade, not the ace, just in case we might crash with our partner's king or queen singleton. So we'll start with a low spade. We know that we can get in. We like the fact that we have an ace to get back in. We can play another 2 once we play the first one. And if we want to play some hearts later on, we can. And if they try doing diamonds, fine. Well, we've got an ace of diamonds there also. So we'll start with a low spade. An 8 comes from the dummy. Our partner plays a 2, and South plays a 4. So the 8 wins for the declare. Okay, declare. So far, so good. What's your line of attack here? Well, you don't have your promotion plays, but you certainly want to get some roughs and this hearts. That was what this was all about in your help suit game try. So we're going to play a low heart up to our ace. Everybody follows. We play a second heart. It's won by the jack in the west hand. And back over to west. West, what's your play now? Well, you can see they're trying to rough hearts, and we normally want to do the opposite strategy of what the other side is doing. So it's time to go ahead and play a couple more trumps, isn't it? Our partner didn't have a high spade, so we can now safely play the ace and yet another spade. It doesn't look like they're going to go ahead and promote this diamond suit. Why? Because we have the ace of diamonds. We don't have to worry about it. So, okay, let's go ahead and play a ace of spades. Everybody follows. We'll play a third spade, so it looks like it was a 5-3-3-2 suit. 5 by the declarer. We held 3. 3 by North, and 2 by our partner, who now discards a low club. No interest in that suit. Okay, at this point, declare you're in. What's your play strategy now? Well, you wish you had a second diamond here so you could do a repeated diamond finesse try. You can't do that, but you can go ahead and try a finesse to the club. Now, normally, if we had a re-entry, we would play a club to the ace and then a second club to the jack in case it was queen doubleton. But in this case, we've only got one torpedo to fire, so we'll go ahead and play one of our clubs to the jack and hope the queen is on side. We play a club to the 9 to the jack, and yes, it holds. Very good. Okay, we can go ahead and cash out our 2 top clubs. They follow in the first one, the second one. We see that West plays a diamond, and we knew that East was marked for the queen. They play a 10. They still have the queen. And at this point, we have only a singleton diamond left. We might as well go ahead and play it now rather than later. If we play it now, we might sneak it by. If West has the ace and doesn't go up with it, we can get an extra trick. So we play a low diamond. No, West does cover with the ace. West knew that we had bid 3 hearts, help suit game try, and that we have some heart losers, so they're going to go up right away rather than missing a chance to get that trick. They then play the queen of hearts. They win that trick. The king of hearts. They get yet another trick. And the declarer has the last 2 tricks. They have 6. They make 2 more. That gives them 8. They're down 2. Very nice defense by West. Well done. On hand number 4, South is a dealer and opens 1 heart. In West, we have a 4-4-3-2 shape. Spades. Ace, 10-9-8. Nice supporting intermediate values. In hearts, 2 small. In diamonds, ace, queen 3 times. Another 6 gives us 10. And in clubs, queen 9-8 small, another 2 makes 12. And we like the fact that we have shortness in right-hand opponent's suit. We'll go ahead and make a takeout double, able to support any of the 3 unbid suits, and hopefully our partner can help us in the master suit, spades. To North. North bids 2 hearts, showing 6 to 9 points, could be 10, and it looks like probably 3 hearts. Passed by our partner. Over to South. South rebids 2 no trump, showing some extras, generally a 6 losing trick count hand without needing help in any specific suit, asking partner North to bid 4 hearts with extras. We pass, and sure enough, North does show some extras, accepting the 4 heart game, and the auction passes out. So over to West. West, what do we want to lead here? Well, we'd want to make a passive lead. We certainly have some concerns about some of our tennises, so we're going to lead a heart 3. And we can imagine that we don't have much from our partner because we had some extras in the South. North had some extras to accept the game try. We have an opening hand, so our partner is probably under 4 points. So in this situation, North's rebid normally shows 6 losers, and North accepting does have some extras. Also, after our double, we need to kind of be wary here in this situation, is that we might get some end plays on these minor suits. The situation is here when we get in the lead, and we will get in the lead a couple times, we don't want to lead away from these minors because we have some tennises here that might give us some problems. So we're going to lead a heart. Later on, we're going to lead another heart. But sooner or later, we're going to have to start playing some of these other suits, aren't we? And that could be a problem. So we want to make some passive plays here, not active. On hand number 4, South is a dealer and has a 5-3-3-2 shape. In hearts, ace, jack, 10, 5 times. Well, before going on, look at all these honors here. This hand is honor bound, isn't it? In fact, it's all honors except for 2 cards. Let's just start with high cards. So that was 5. In clubs, king, jack, 10. There's another 4. That brings us up to 9. In diamonds, another King Jack 10, another 4, brings us up to 13. And in clubs, King Jack tight. Arguably, another 4 points brings us up to 17. Well, we certainly should have some extras, 1 distribution point for hearts, and the diamonds with the associated 10s look pretty good, don't they? The King Jack double 10 in spades is our only downside, but every hand has a little bit of chink in armor, so I'd say open 1 heart rather than some of you might want to open 1 no trump with a balanced hand. It's a little too strong. I think we should look for a 2 no trump rebid if our partner bids 1 spade or 1 no trump. Okay, over to West. West has a 4-4-3-2 shape. 2 small hearts in clubs, Queen 9-8 4 times, 2 points. In diamonds, Ace Queen 3 times, another 6 makes 8. And in spades, Ace 10-9-8, another 4 points is 12. With a double 10 in opponent's heart suit, we'll go ahead and do a takeout double. To North has a 4-4-3-2. In hearts, that's partner South's hand, very nice. King Queen 9-8, very nice holding, definitely more than 5. In clubs, Ace 4 times, another 4 makes 9. In diamonds, 9-8-7, no help. In spades, too small. Well, we could have 1 distribution point. We can go ahead and bid 2 hearts strongly. We can't use that in our mannerisms or gestures, but we can say 2 hearts. For those not playing the Jordan 2 no trump convention, then bidding 3 hearts looks right with 3 controls. But let's say North safely bids 2 hearts, and the bidding goes to East. A 5-4-2-2 hand. In spades, Queen 5 times, 4 small in diamonds, 2 small in clubs, and 2 small in hearts a pass. Back to South. Well, we heard 2 hearts was a sign-off bid. We have a lot of extras here. How many losers do we have here? 1.5 in hearts, because we have a repeated chance for finesse there. We have 1.5 in clubs. We have 1.5 in diamonds. And we have 1 in spade suit. Of course, we need a lot of re-entries to keep on doing these repeated finesses. But it looks like less than 6 losers. Well, we don't have quite enough to go to 4 hearts. Our partner might have 5 or 6 points. So we'd best just bid 2 no trump and see what happens next. We know we have a fit with partner. At a minimum, they have to go back to 3 hearts. A pass by West. Our partner in North will happily bid 4 hearts, won't they? They have these extras for the double 10 in spades, and with the 4th heart, and with a primary control in clubs, certainly they'll bid 4 hearts. The auction passes out. Okay, it's over to West. It's our lead. What do we want to lead from here, from these holdings? We have a tough one, don't we? We'd want to make a passive lead. We'd like to lead a small heart. We'll play a 3 of hearts, be a 8 from the North hand, a 2 from our partner's hand, and South goes ahead and unblocks by playing an ace of hearts. Okay, declares South, what's your strategy? Well, this is not the time for promotion play. It's a time for finesses, repeated finesses. South's hand, this is a finesser's dream, at least we hope, although with the West hand making a takeout double, we know we've got some tennises that are going to be held by our left-hand opponent over in the West position. It's unlikely that the clubs are going to fall 4-3-3, so we don't really want to try to set up a 4th club, except perhaps as a matter of desperation at the end of the game. But we're going to instead try for these repeated club finesses, spade finesses, and diamond finesses. All right, so we'll go ahead and play a 2nd heart. We play a Jack of hearts, covering it with the Queen, and everybody follows, so it was a 5-4-2-2 suit. That took care of our trump. Okay, so it's time to pick a finesse. Any finesse, we might as well start with a diamonds, I guess. We play a diamond up to the 10, and sure enough, as expected, the person who made the double has shown 2 points so far. We also know that they started off with a passive lead in the South hand, correct? Okay, 2 points so far. All right, over the West, what do you want to lead now? Passive, 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 right? So why don't you take your ace of diamonds and then play a 3rd diamond? Everybody follows, so that was a 4-3-3 suit. Now declare, what do you want to play next here? Okay, you want to play another heart going up to the North hand. A heart to the King, keeping as many entries as you can. And after you do, you can try a finesse in another suit. Which one this time? Well, this declare decides to go for a spade, plays a low spade to the Jack, and it wins with the ace. Okay, well, there's 2 points that are not held by the West hand. How many have they shown so far, do you recall? Ace Queen of diamonds, and an ace of spades. That brings them up to 10. We know that they don't have the queen of spades. That has to be held by the east hand. So 10 points so far held by the west hand. And west, you want to go ahead and exit with a spade, don't you? You play a spade to the 7, to the 3, to south's king. And we know that east has the queen of spades. After winning the king of spades, we can see that on the club suit, we have a two-way guess on who holds the queen. So how do we want to play this suit? Well, if you like to count cards and you like to count high card points, you're going to be in deep clover here, aren't you? Now, you recall that there's been 10 points that have been shown by the west hand. The ace of diamonds, the queen of diamonds, and the ace of spades. That was 10. To make a double, they should actually have more than 10, and we know that east has the queen of spades. So it looks like the queen of clubs should be held by the west hand. And if this is the case, then rather than to play a club up to the ace and playing a finesse this way, the queen will win it. Instead, we want to play a club and let it ride, assuming that the queen of clubs makes up the remainder of the balance to make that takeout double. If we do, we're going to get the rest of the tricks and we're going to make the contract. But if we do it the other way with a club up to the ace, then when we play the finesse across to the jack, it loses for the setting trick to the queen. So this required a bit of sophistication for the declarer to count the cards out after the takeout double, didn't it? Looking at the hand again, the bidding was 1 heart, a takeout double, 2 hearts, unless you play the Jordan convention, which is 2 no trump to say invitational values and 4 trump. Most people play it for 4. If it was 2 hearts, then it's a 2 no trump rebid. North accepts 4 hearts. The lead was a passive lead, not an active lead. If you lead actively, there's no guesses at all. If you make a passive lead, then the declarer has a chance. If they don't count the high card points, they have a good chance to misguess it and miss the finesse of the queen of clubs the wrong way. And as we saw, the lead of a low heart went up to the ace, good to unblock it, very well done. Playing a jack of hearts, still playing unblocking plays to the queen. They fell 2-2. Then played a diamond. That finesse fails. The ace won. Good. You're not switching to another suit, playing a third diamond. Now, a sophisticated south is going to be realizing that every time that west gets in, they're making a passive lead. They made passive leads of the hearts. They won the queen of diamonds, ace of diamonds, a third diamond. They're starting to think that west, there must be some smoke over there. It looks like there could be some fire also. They then go with a heart up to the king. Very nice. They then tried to spade finesse, and finally one of the finesses works, meaning that the queen of spades was held by the east hand. We won with the ace. An observant declarer would have noticed that there was an ace of diamonds, queen of diamonds, and an ace of spades for 10 points. Knows that there's a couple more left. West comes back with a spade, yet another safe exit card. A suspicious south will think that, oh, there must be the queen of clubs held by the west hand. But if they're not watching, a lot of average players are not sure how to play this one and will guess the finesse of the queen wrong. And this is what bridge is all about. Oftentimes we can see that in this situation there is no winning lead. But if we make safe leads, we give the opponents a chance to misguess the finesses. And that's a good part of bridge. Always give the opponents a chance to make the right or the wrong play. Okay, very good. Okay, Bridge Thrill Seekers, we're up to 34 minutes. Time flies by, and I hope we're all having fun. So we're going to call this the end of Part 3, and our Part 3B, that's Episode 3B, will have 3 more hands. We're going to do hand number 4 again. We're going to make a change in the hand from the east to west player, replay that, and see how that affects our lead. Then we'll have hand number 5. We'll try that again twice also. See what works passively and what requires an active, aggressive lead. Okay, y'all, we'll see you on the flip side. Bye for now.